The Winklevoss brothers sue Charlie Shrem over $32 million in Bitcoin. Next on your 4-Minute Crypto Daily News. Hello and welcome to 4-Minute Crypto. Now today's show is from a post by Daniel Palm at Coindesk.com and is brought to you by the Crypto Cousins podcast. Listeners subscribe to this podcast on iTunes by going to CryptoCousins.com/iTunes. And before I start, I do want to remind you to like, subscribe, and please share. Now, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss are reportedly suing early Bitcoin investor and entrepreneur Charlie Shrem over thousands of Bitcoins they allege he owes them from a previous business deal. According to a report from the New York Times this past Thursday, Shrem, who previously spent a year in prison for money laundering and for operating an unlicensed money transmitting business related to the BitInstant exchange that he founded, had helped the Winklevoss brothers invest in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin back in 2012. Acting as their first cryptocurrency advisor, Shrem had accepted $750,000 to buy Bitcoin on their behalf, according to the New York Times, citing a lawsuit launched by the twins in September. Later, in September of 2012, they gave Shrem an additional $250,000 for the same purpose of buying Bitcoin. The lawsuit alleges that they later realized Shrem had not given them the full value of the amount of Bitcoin they had purchased. They're now claiming to be short by roughly 5,000 Bitcoin, worth almost $32 million at today's prices. At the time of the deal back in 2012, one Bitcoin was worth $12.50, not $6,300. The Winklevoss brothers claim they've appealed to Shrem for the cryptocurrency they said they're due, but he was not forthcoming. Specifically, the lawsuit claims that extravagant purchases Shrem has made since leaving jail 2 years ago, including 2 Maserati sports cars, 2 powerboats, a $2 million property in Florida, that those are likely being funded by the cryptocurrency. According to the New York Times, the lawsuit states that either Shrem has been incredibly lucky and successful since leaving prison, or more likely he acquired 6 properties, 2 Maseratis, 2 powerboats, and other holdings with the appreciated value of the 5,000 Bitcoin that he stole. Shrem has now had some assets frozen by the judge presiding in the previous trial, according to the court documents. Now, in a statement reported in the New York Times, Shrem's lawyer, Brian Klein, said, "The lawsuit erroneously alleges that about 6 years ago, Charlie essentially misappropriated thousands of Bitcoins. Nothing could be further from the truth. Charlie plans to vigorously defend himself and quickly clear his name." Shrem started his ordered 2-year prison term in March of 2015, though ultimately only 1 year was served. The CEO of now defunct Bitcoin exchange BitInstant, Shrem had previously been found to have violated anti-money laundering rules by dealing with a customer who supplied $1 million in Bitcoin to people buying drugs on the online marketplace Silk Road. You may have heard of that before. Shrem entered a plea bargain in court, agreeing to forfeit $950,000 to the U.S. government as a condition of compliance with the deal. I have interviewed Shrem in the past and found him to be a very nice guy, and I hope that he is innocent, but I guess only time will tell. So let me know your thoughts on Twitter, where I am at Gary Leland. And don't forget to join me every weekday for a new episode of 4-Minute Crypto. This is a CryptoCousins.com production.